Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Jennie Potter and I'm really excited to share with you a relationship marketing tool which is going to help you grow your business. Now this is awesome in personal life as well, and today we're doing a special segment. Now this is going to be great for any business owner that's on the line, whether you're in realty or business or have a roofing company or have any kind of business really. This webinar is going to be perfect for you, but we definitely organized it so that we had a special guest on the line tonight. She is a salon owner in Courtenay on Vancouver Island in Canada, and she is doing amazing things with send-out cards, with connecting with her customers, staying in touch, staying top of mind. And so she agreed to be my guest. She's super busy and has a lot on her plate, so I'll be really excited to intro her in about 15-20 minutes. First, I'm just going to do a quick overview with you, show you guys how to use send-out cards, what it is, why it's going to be good for your business. Then I'll ask Michelle to hop on and share, and then I will show you, go over the pricing and the subscriptions. And if you were on when I first was sharing, there's literally everything from a free account to our enterprise account. So do stay tuned because you're definitely going to want to ask the person who invited you to this webinar or sent you this recording how to get started. So my husband and I started using send-out cards about 3.5 years ago, and we have a tree service, and we have it here on Vancouver Island as well. And we were floundering in our follow-up, for lack of a better word. In fact, it was my job to do follow-up, and I wasn't really doing it because I was working long hours. I would come home, I would be tired, my husband would be tired from his day. And we just weren't sending those thank you cards, though I had a box of about 200 cards sitting on my desk. And when my friend phoned me and told me about this app and told me that I could send a card from a computer or from my phone, I didn't really think much of it. I had all these cards I'd already printed out, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably good. Maybe when I'm done these cards, I'll let you know. And she asked me how many thank you cards I'd sent in the last 6 months, and I said none. And she said, Jennie, you got to start using this program. It's incredible. You hit send on your computer or your phone, and the company is going to stuff it, stamp it, and mail it for you. And I tell you, when she said that, a light bulb kind of went off, because one of my biggest struggles was just getting mail to the post box. And so I said, okay, I'm listening. And she walked me through different things that you can do with the cards. You can throw photos on the cards, and you can have your own handwriting, signatures, fonts. We started using it, and we almost immediately, within the first year, we increased our word of mouth referral from 30% to 98%. And that's pretty phenomenal. We also cut our marketing costs. We were spending about $1,500, $800 to $1,500, depending on the month, on different types of marketing. And it just didn't work. So, or we couldn't see it working, or we didn't know if it was working. It was kind of like throwing spaghetti on the wall and seeing what would stick. So we agreed that we need to send thank you cards. So we were in agreement with that, and I got excited because I thought we could do before and after pictures and stuff. And now actually what my husband does is he just takes a cool picture of the client's house when he's in the tree on the job. He then dictates into his phone a little message, and takes, if there's more than one picture, he'll throw it on there, and on the back of the cards are branding. So he just does that from his phone. He clicks card, he clicks create card, he speaks into the phone, he adds a couple brownies, and he hits send. And the client, about 4 days later, gets this little box on their doorstep and a couple of brownies. So super amazing. Really easy. Dave is in charge of the follow-up now because he just does it from his phone in the moment. If he gets a call and it's a referral, he immediately says, who sent you the referral? And he just goes into his phone, he clicks on their name, he clicks send card, he clicks send, thank you for your referral, he hits send, and he goes back to doing what he's doing. He likes to send salted caramels and Starbucks cards for thank you for referrals. And larger jobs will send big crates of cookies. But the bottom line is this has made it really, really easy for us to stay in touch with our clients. And at Christmas time, we send out 500 Christmas cards, and everybody gets one, and it's personal. There's a picture of the crew, and our handwriting, our signatures, our heartfelt message. We use the insert name feature, and it's just been wonderful for staying in touch and staying connected. There's some features. So if you're a salon owner, because today we're going to have a salon owner on, and there's so many cool ways you can use this as a salon owner. It's funny because it's such a different job than a tree service, but really at the end of the day, people are going to come to you because they're referred to you. And with a salon, that's really important. You know, you want to know, you want a referral to your hairdresser, you want a referral to your stylist or to the girl who's going to do your nails. You definitely want to know what you're going into when you're going into it. And it's the same thing with tree service. You know, people want to know that you know what you're doing, and you're insured, and you're reliable, and you're reasonable, and you're fair. And it's the same with any business. But you know, with the salon, it's really important that people feel confident and that they feel appreciated, and that they refer their friends, and you give them an opportunity to talk about them. So one of the ways that you could do this, if you are a salon owner or you own a business, is you can, you know, obviously you ask your friends, your clients, your salon, people who come into the salon, you know, add them as a friend on Facebook. Now, the salon probably has a Facebook page, so let's just say that you're adding them. And as you add them and ask them to like your page, you get to see what's going on in their lives. And you can turn the coolest photo into the coolest card very quickly. So we have a system where you can literally just click on a card. So let's just click this one here. And this is a template one. So now this is going to be a unique card send. Of course, we have things set up so that you could send out a campaign. Maybe so glad your hair would be the first card that went out, and then the next one would go out automatically 4 months later saying we appreciate you, and then the next one would just automatically go out maybe on Valentine's Day, and another one at Christmas. So when you hit send, when you have a new client, that client automatically gets 4 cards from you every single year, no matter what. And you're on top of your follow-up, and you're helping people feel appreciated. But the unique cards are really powerful too. So if you have a client who comes in and they want to get their hair done, you can just grab that photo right off Facebook, because maybe it was for prom, maybe it was for a wedding, maybe it was for a special occasion, and you can have your assistant, or when you have your 20 minutes in the morning with your coffee, you can go through and see what people are celebrating, especially if they're coming in to the salon for a special occasion. So whether you're in salon business or not, there's always reasons to celebrate people. And in fact, my husband and I, if we see a client has had a loss, we'll send them a sympathy card. You know, lots of people are friends with us on Facebook, both our business page and personal page, and we make sure that we celebrate them. If we see someone's got a new puppy, we take that picture, we put it on the card, and those 3 minutes that we take to send that card, really there's a high return on that. So I'm just going to click customize here. Now you can do a standard card, you can upgrade the cards, but I'm just going to keep it simple today. So we have different paper choices. We also have 2-panel, 3-panel, big cards, postcards, and flat cards. And if you click next here, and then just click on the little camera, you can just grab someone's photo and throw it right in there. So let's see. All right. Friends of ours just had a baby, so this is a perfect example. Super cute card. We'll click the little arrow here, and here I'm going to just write congrats on your new baby. On your new love. And I'm going to just make that font bigger, change it or up, make it even bigger. Maybe I'll go like this. And if I wanted to, I can change the background. So I can change the background here. And let's see. And if I wanted to, I can change that to white. So you can do lots of stuff with the cards. I won't spend too long on designing the cards, though I like it. But I will just, click on the pen here and just hopefully it's in black and not in white now. Let's see. So just a quick little note. And I'm going to put this message in my own handwriting, but if I wanted to, I could do some pretty funky, cute stuff, stuff that looks like handwriting. There's script, and here is my personal, and I'm going to make it bigger because it's always too small. So there we go, and I'll just click there, and then I'm going to click next. Then here on the back, you can have anything you want. So you can have your personal business branding on the back. And for this one, I'm just going to throw this on the back. Oh, I'll change the template. It looks a little bit stretched. That's just my computer. That's just the view. But there's the back of the card, and I'm going to click next. And when I click next now the next step, I'm not going to do this because of privacy, but just to show you, the next step would be to add recipient, and it will take me to my address book. I'm going to type in Emerald. Her name's going to pop up. I'm going to click select, and then I'm going to click send. And when I click send, that card is going to be stuffed, stamped, and mailed tomorrow morning, and it's going to be free because of the subscription I'm on. So for my subscription, the card and the postage are included. Now, if I wanted to add a gift, I could. So I'm just going to scroll down here and show you that we have lots of gifts, and they're always changing. So we've got little candles with keys that say strength. We've got just little keys that go in the envelope that say courage. We've got tea and cookies and brownies. Our brownies are infamous. Like Dave and I send so many brownies. Everyone loves them. They're delicious. We've got hot air balloon ornaments and necklaces with wings, all kinds of things. We've got books by our by owner and founder, and all kinds of really cool inspirational books. And on top of that, lots of calories, tons and tons. Try the salted caramels. Absolutely send them to yourself when you're practicing using your account, because they're delicious. Lots of card size gifts as well. So I'm going to cancel that and just head back and just show you, all I need to do is hit add recipient and send, and that card will be on its way. So I'm pretty excited now because I get to share with you somebody who has agreed to be my guest tonight. She's super busy. She's a salon owner. She's a mom and a wife, and she's busy. And she has just fallen in love with send out cards. So I was like, please, will you jump on and just share a little bit about how you're using this for business? So I'm going to just, I'm going to click unmute here, Michelle, and I'm going to let you share just a little bit about your journey on and what you're doing with send out cards to grow your salon business. Are you there?
I'm here.
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Thank you so much for joining us, Michelle.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be on tonight to share my journey with send out cards within my business. And it can't be any better timing, to be honest, because I've seen such a growth in my business in the last, only 6 months. Ever since I sent out my first campaign just at New Year's. And it's true, if you send out those special cards, it doesn't have to be right on Christmas. It doesn't have to be, for a specific holiday. People just absolutely loved the one I sent just after New Year's. Welcome to the new year. It was a great success. And right after that, about a month later, I just started noticing a different vibe within the salon. It was so amazing, the energy that people were coming into the salon with, because they were so grateful for getting these cards. I've worked at many salons. I've been hairdressing for 30 years, and not one of these salons did any follow-up with their clients. And I tried to do the writing out of the cards by hand. And seriously, it was only 1 year that we did this for. It was just too much time. Like you said, I am a busy mom. I am so busy behind the chair all day long. And at that time that I was doing this, I didn't have a receptionist to do any of this for me. So it was an epic fail. So when Send Out Cards was brought to me by a good friend, Brenda, I jumped on it so fast. Like, I think I was the quickest sign up she's ever had. It was so much fun because it almost shocked her, right? But I could see the importance that this was going to make within my business. Behind the chair, we're very good at making people feel special. And they go home, they feel great. But, after time, they will come back, yes. But they forget that, right? So this Send Out Cards gives me the opportunity to keep my salon and myself and my girls top of mind by sending out campaigns throughout the year. So people will forget what you say and what you do, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And by doing this over the course of the year, my clients are coming in every day thanking us. I sent out a beautiful spring card. So it wasn't for Valentine's, it wasn't for Easter, it was a spring card. And it was like amazing how many people thought that was so special. And every day we were getting more and more people sitting down and thanking our girls, for the wonderful card. And it just really made their day. And, I'm falling in love with this business with Send Out Cards because I get to share with the clients that ask me while they're in my seat, how did you do that? It's so beautifully made, and it's just so great because I don't get cards anymore from anybody. And it made them feel special. So I'm sharing also my Send Out Cards business with them as well while they're in my chair. So it's been a great experience all in all. And in my own personal life as well, it's allowed me to keep in touch with friends that I haven't seen in years. And it makes it so much easier to put that personal message, that heartfelt message down on paper, or in this case, on a heartfelt card. Sent, I don't have to stuff it, stamp it, or deliver it. It's just done for me, right? So it's just a great company, and it's really built my business. In the last 6 months, Jenny, I have to say, it's really hard to say because you always go in waves with hairdressing.
Yeah.
But I have to say, it's been a long, long stretch of months now where we've had people walking in, oh, I was referred to you, or, all these new people are showing up at our store, at our salon, and it's all referrals.
Yeah.
And my clients are sitting down, oh, I've told so-and-so, and all of my golf club friends, they're all going to start coming to you. And once in a while you get that, but I chalk it up to Send Out Cards because I'm always top of mind with my clients now, and they feel appreciated.
Yeah.
It's a lost, in any business, clients leave and they don't come back sometimes because they do not feel appreciated.
Yeah.
And just the energy with the clients now coming in, they're happy to be there, and even if they're not my clients, they stop and talk to me. Well, I've always kind of tried to keep that, salon owner with getting to know everybody, you know, but it's hard when I'm so busy behind the chair. But now they stop me from what I'm doing and talk to me and thank me.
Yeah.
It's so great and wonderful. You know, it's such a different energy in the salon. The girls are really happy. You know, I'm happy. The clients are super happy. It's in 6 months, Jenny, it's been a huge change. So that's why I was so excited to come on tonight to share this, because it's something I've noticed just progressing month over month, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. I can't say enough about using this system in any business whatsoever.
Michelle, thank you so much for sharing that. Now, it's funny because when I asked you to be a guest, I hadn't really talked to you about how it was working. I mean, I knew that you were doing well, and I knew that it was working for your system and for your salon, and it does work. And I knew you were using it, and if you use it, you see results. So it was really, really impactful and nice for me to hear your story tonight and hear that. You can't help but hear the warmth behind your excitement for staying connected and having people feel appreciated, and the change it's had in the atmosphere and the referrals. I mean, we experienced the same thing, you know, different business, but referrals are huge in business, and we experienced the exact same thing with the tree service. Was our word of mouth just went through the roof, and we were like scratching our heads like, what's going on? The phone was ringing off the hook, and you know, Susan got garden brownies from us, and then she told her neighbor, and her neighbor was like, well, is any good? And you know, and then it just happens. And so thank you so much for sharing that, because I think there's a lot of salon owners that are looking for a way, a lot of business owners, but a lot of salon owners that are looking for a way to appreciate their clients and reach out to their clients. And one of the first people I ever showed was my hairdresser, because I took a selfie with her and sent her a card just because I was so excited. And their salon, her mom was the owner of the salon and was there, and she goes, Mom, you got to check this out. And so she jumped on right away, because she was handwriting cards. Like, she was spending at least 5 hours a week handwriting cards. And same thing, she was exhausted, but felt it was important. And when she saw it, she got so excited. And within 2 months of her using it, she said, Jenny, I don't know what I'm going to do, because people are upset because they can't get in to see anyone because we're solidly booked. Like, people were coming in with flowers for her for the card that she said.
That's a good problem to have, though, Jenny.
Like, the thank yous for the thank yous, right? No, it's a good problem to have, but that's what I mean. You know, it's just, like, people will thank you for your thank you, and that's cool. And it's unusual in this day and age, because we've lost that tangible touch. You know, everything's online, everything's email, everything's social media, and there's a place for it, and we need it as business owners. But this is a way for us to turn social media into tangible touch. And in a job like yours, Michelle, where you get really personal with people, you can send heartfelt cards, and people tell you stuff that they don't tell anybody. And you can send them that card. I'm thinking of you. How's your mom? How did things go last week? Like, you know, it just for you and all your stylists and everyone in the salon, is just such a great tool to have. So thank you so much for sharing. I don't want to go over time tonight, so I'm going to jump right into the pricing and the packages and stuff. Thanks for sharing how you use it on a personal level, a business level, a campaign level. I just love everything you're doing, and congratulations on all your successes as well. So
thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you, Michelle. So everybody, there's a few different ways to get started with Sendo cards, and I'm going to touch on them. But if you're watching this recording or you're on this webinar, there is free, enhanced, premium, and enterprise. Free is a no-brainer. You need to do free right now. So message whoever invited you to this recording and just say, hey, how do I get on a free account? Let's get set up. If you know you're going to use it for business, you can use the enhanced And that's $17 a month, and that's all the services. It's going to full CRM. It's going to remind you of birthdays and anniversaries. You can send cards automatically on birthdays, multiple touch cards, campaigns, so you can send out one card, but 3 cards are attached to it. Enhanced storage, unlimited relationship manager, 15% discount on gifts, and only $2.25 per standard card. If you're on the free account, it's just slightly more. It's still cheaper than going to the store, but it's about $2.75 for a card, and it's $1 extra if you use the photo card option, and there's a limited CRM. So the free is great if you're just sending a few cards a month or a year or whatever. The enhance is awesome and really set up for people in business, because you can have that custom branding on the back and have a lot of fun with it. Set it up for whatever your needs are. Our premium account is the $97 a month, and that is the unlimited single card sends, including stamps. Now, you're going to want me to say that again because it's kind of unbelievable, but literally we have a subscription where you can send unlimited cards, including postage. So what that means is unique single card sends. So these are personal cards. This is like, you see someone had a baby on Facebook, you grab that picture, you say, hey, congratulations on your new baby, and you hit send. If you send out a group of cards at the same time, you'll pay $1.75 per standard card. But if you're just sending one card, it's free, including postage. And you get 30% discount on gifts, and it includes all kinds of premium storage. And, this is an amazing package. The enterprise is only different from the premium in that it includes 100 free group sends. So if you wanted to just pick 100 of your clientele and send them all the same card, you could do that, and it would be free plus postage. So free card, but you do pay the postage. Or if you wanted to send 500 people a card, your first 100 are free, and the postage is included. So there are lots of creative ways to use that feature depending on how many clients you have in your business. I'm pretty sure Michelle's on the enterprise. I think most salons would be, just because of the number of clientele that you have coming in the door. So it really depends on what business you're in and your sphere of influence, and how big your contact manager is and how you're using it. The only other option I haven't talked about today, which Michelle kind of mentioned, she touched on, is that you can add a referral partner option for $59 per year. You can be a referral partner for Send Out Cards, which means you can tell people about it. And if they join, if you send them your link and they click on it and they start up on one of the subscriptions, Send Out Cards is going to pay you. And Send Out Cards is going to pay you every single time they buy cards and gifts. You're going to get a percentage. And it's just a really fun and easy way to make a residual income, an extra income stream. So some people like myself do it full time. Of course, when I first started, I actually just wanted to get my money back. So that was my goal, was just to get our money back for our marketing. This plan, let's just pretend you chose the premium plan. If you found 4 other customers that wanted to use the premium plan, your plan would be paid for every single month. Unlimited cards and gifts would be paid for. Not cards and gifts, sorry. Don't quote me on that. Cards and postage would be paid for. So if you know 4 people that you think might use this, that would be the first thing you're going to want to go out and do, is share it with them, because the referral partner option is a great way to get your marketing covered. And of course, if you want to take it full time, if you want to earn a residual income with it, we definitely have lots of trainings and lots of videos on that. So get back to whoever sent you this video and let them know how you'd like to get started, and let them help you with any of your questions. Thank you so much for jumping on our salon edition. Thank you again, Michelle, for being our guest, and everybody have a great day.